15 Moments of Fame, Embracing Heart-Centered Leadership for Lasting Impact. Written by ChatGPT and Jedi Steve. Throughout our lives, we've often heard that we only have 15 minutes of fame. But what if we expanded this notion? What if we asked ourselves deeper questions? If you had your 15 moments of fame, how would you spend them? Who would you share them with? What legacy would you want the world to remember? These inquiries lead us to a critical choice: to live for a cause or to die for a cause, or perhaps a blend of both. Living for a cause, the journey of good leaders. Life moves swiftly. A mentor once told me, "Life is not a dress rehearsal. You don't get a second chance." Each of us harbors significant aspirations, but are we truly ready to invest in our quest for significance? If you desire to make the most of your 15 moments of fame, now is the time to envision what that looks like. Many of us eagerly await that peak moment, yet for most, it may never arrive. Instead of waiting for recognition, let's celebrate life in the present. How can you savor the journey today? What small victories can you acknowledge that contribute to your overall success? Dying for a cause, the legacy of great leaders. Reflecting on my past, I once labeled myself a public servant. Today, I identify as of service. This shift in mindset has empowered me to create a greater impact with less strain. The burden of servitude can become a barrier to progress. We often find ourselves trying to save the world, but in reality, the world may not need saving from us. While the idea of saving the world is noble, it can cultivate entitlement and suffering. How can we redefine service in our lives? What does it mean to be genuinely of service to others while also taking care of ourselves? Proactivism, a new perspective. Progress combined with activism gives birth to what I term proactivism. While activism has its place, history teaches us that it often leads to violence when fueled by anger. Consider the peaceful movements of the 60s that, over time, morphed into violence. It's essential to recognize our feelings of anger about injustices but allow progress to guide our actions. We can create solutions without perpetuating problems. How can we channel our anger into constructive actions? What compassionate initiatives can we pursue that promote understanding and growth? Where do we go from here? So, where do we go from here? Real-life experience is crucial, yet opportunities for the current generation are often limited. This isn't an indictment but a call to awareness. I respect your generation and want to work collaboratively toward solutions. Rather than positioning myself as a leader, I aim to be your peer. The power to enact change lies within you, and together, we can amplify our voices. I urge you to step up. I see many of you settling for the status quo, allowing societal pressures to diminish your potential. There's no need to feel overwhelmed. Recognize the power you hold at your fingertips. The world requires more good leaders who choose to live for a cause, rather than great leaders who are willing to die for one. Let's honor those who have paved the way for us, while also striving for a future where good leaders propel us forward. The potential for your generation to become the great Uber generation is immense. If you rise to the occasion, I promise to walk alongside you on this journey. Jedi mode activated.
What do you guys think?